problem is that I just feel that this is a byproduct of a much bigger problem, and it's basically how the culture of hip-hop right now is very, very much about materialism. It's very much about braggadocio. It's very much about some really stupid stuff, stuff that in hindsight doesn't really matter. No matter how many homies you've got, how many hoes you've got, how much money you're making, you can make a really stupid mistake and affect a lot of people's lives. And it's glorified in the sense of, if this dude goes to jail and gets out for whatever reason, he's got a rep. He's got a street rep. And it's glorified. And I don't really understand why we support this kind of behavior. We support this kind of needless materialism, needless lack of compassion for human life, why it's so celebrated. And I went ahead and just looked up some of this guy's music. I didn't find too much, honestly. I found the SoundCloud, and on the SoundCloud, he has a song called Stripper News. Very, very, very much mainstream stuff. All the stripper music coming out in hip hop right now. He has a song called Reason. Got a song called Can't Trust Niggas. Got, let's see, a I Remember When track. So, this dude is following in the steps of every cliched rap artist that is out there right now. And following down the street of, I'm gonna talk about, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that to you, I'm gonna mess you up, I'm gonna make money, all that great stuff, I'm moving bricks. I'm gonna follow that template. And get a showcase at South by Southwest, and people are supporting it. And, I just think that that's where we've gone wrong, ladies and gentlemen. I think that's where there's no real substance behind hip hop. I don't know what made him think that it would be okay for him to get into a car and kill all these people. He's 21 years old. I'm sure that he feels that, he was probably invincible at the time, because I know at 21, I know I was. That's exactly how I felt. But, I'm not saying hip hop is a direct, contributor to this. I'm just saying that culturally speaking, I think we got to re-examine what it is that we celebrate within the music and within the culture when younger cats are getting into the game and looking at what we're doing and saying, oh, well, that's cool to them, so it must be okay for me, right? I don't know how that really influenced his life. I don't know the man. I'm just reading based on this, but to me, this is just more of a symptom of anything else, And now this dude's life is ruined. He killed 2 people. He's affected all those people's families. He's injured 23 people. Who knows to what degree? I'm making a call out to those hip hop guys who are watching this, all you rappers out there who are doing this kind of music in general, and I gotta ask you is what's the end game? Once you've got all the bitches and all the money and all that stuff, what's your end game? What do you want to do? What is it that you want to give to the rest of the world? What do you want them to take away from your music? How do you want to be remembered as? Do you want to be remembered as the guy who talked about it and killed a bunch of people and didn't have any of it to begin with? Or do you want to be the guy that actually did something with it? I pick on Kanye West a lot. I pick on Jay-Z a lot. I pick a lot on these hip hop guys because they do a lot of stupid stuff. But I have to admit, once they get a little bit of money, they start seeing how just futile that path is. How much of that can you talk about? And they're trying to do other things, which I think is a good thing. I wish they would drop a lot of the stuff that they're talking about now, but hey, that's their prerogative, and it's just my opinion. This was a stupid thing, and it definitely deserved to go into stupid hip hop news. So anyway, I'm your host, Nelson Velasquez. Peace.